This is how you create a custom landing page in Kajabi. So you just come to your, let's get this out of the way, come to websites, website, and then to landing pages, and go new landing page. And then Kajabi is going to offer you some option of templates that you can select from. You can either create a page from scratch yourself, or it is a good idea to use one of the templates if it's relevant. So you'll see here the templates are split into the types of different landing pages. So is it a sales page? Is it a podcast page? Oops, it's just flicking a bit. Is it a link in bio page that you're creating? A thank you page. So if you're wanting to create a custom thank you page that people will see after they've filled in a form or after they've purchased something, this is where you can select them. So you would come to view all to see all the different templates that fall under the thank you page, and you can just choose one and then brand it to your brand. But in this example, I'll do an opt-in page because this is where people might be filling in a form for a free thing or just to join your database. So you can select from all of these. Let's just select this one. I'm just going to select a really kind of plain one that you can really easily brand and edit yourself. Test lead magnet page. I'm just going to name it. That's just an internal title, so you don't have to worry about that. You can change it later if you want to. It's just for your reference. Now that's going to save a version of that template on your landing pages in your Kajabi account. This takes a little minute to load. Right, and it's opened up the page straight away. So what we can do is we can change the background image first of all, if you're wanting that to be an image from your site. So all I did there was I clicked on the image and it opened up the settings on this side here. Just get my picture out of the way. Opened up the settings on this side here for the overall section. So this, you see up here it says section. So this is just one big section on this page, and that's all this page is. So it doesn't have your header, it doesn't have your footer. That's often best practice for these types of pages, just so you're not distracting anyone from doing the task that you've sent them here to do. So from the section area, I can go to background, and it's set to an image at the moment, which is just a default image from Kajabi. Of course, you can use that if you want to, but if you're wanting to brand it, then you would go upload a new file and upload an image that is relevant to your branding. Right, so I'm just going to select one from some recent images that I've uploaded in Kajabi. Palm trees is a little bit of my theme, so we'll upload that image, and that's now going to sit in the background. Just takes a little minute to upload. Right, so that image is in there now. It's a little bit grainy, so sometimes pictures without pictures of people in are best for the background, but I'll just leave that there as the example anyway. This area here is a little bit deceiving because it's actually an image, it's not text. So if you're just wanting to add a title up there, then I would, if limited time only is relevant to you, otherwise you can just delete that block. And then we'll add in a text block for a header, or you could just use the form itself. So what's already in here is the form, so you can just click in here and it will bring you to the settings of the form. So in here we can actually put the, download your free, might be an ebook, or perhaps it's just join the database, like join us to keep in touch. And here about our new offers, something like that. And that can be the header there. Then you need to select the form that's going to go in there. So the form that you've already created, you can find that. I'm sure I've got a test form somewhere. There we go. We'll just add that in there. And then that populates the form into this box here. From there, you can choose the thank you page that the form is going to go to. So after people fill in the form, where they're going to end up. That can be a multitude of places. So it could be a different website, or it could be another landing page. So what you saw before when we were looking at the templates, the landing page templates, there were thank you landing page templates. So if you go and create one of those, then you can select that here. So if you go landing page and then you'd select the thank you, you'll see here when I type in thank you, I actually have multiple thank you landing pages, just depending on what the call to action is or what it is they've purchased. I create new landing pages all the time relevant to whatever it is people are filling in forms for. Then you can add some disclaimer text if you want. So you'll see where this comes up. Just comes up below the button. So it's a bit of a, you can unsubscribe anytime is a nice thing to add in here. You don't have to add anything though if you don't want to. There we go. And then you can play with the form, so you can choose to have it like this or as labels where the text sits above the fill-in form, and you can choose to have it an inline form, which is where it sits alongside each other. So if you're going to do that, usually it's only when there's the name and email that you're collecting, and you can make it like a longer one like that. But I'll just change it back to how it was because I think it's easier for us to look at and do here. Now what you can do is you can change the button color. So we can go and the text. So join, keep updated, something like that. Whatever's relevant. You can change the button background color to your brand colors. And you can choose the style of the button as well. So that's all you really have to do to create a landing page with a form on it. So it's essentially telling Kajabi here in the form area which form to put in there, and which landing page to send them to afterwards. So if I just choose one of my thank you landing pages like that, press save, that's automatic. Then I can preview it and I can actually test it as well. There we go. So I could type in Kate test, just bearing in mind that your tests will go into your database as well. Keep me updated, and I can just check that that thank you page works as well. Otherwise, you'll just get a really plain default Kajabi thank you page, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it's just not branded. So there we go. There goes the thank you page that I selected as well. And so now I know that works. I can go back out to the list of landing pages. And what you should always do as well, it's currently in draft, so I could see it and test it because I'm logged into my Kajabi account as the preview, so you want to make it published. Just wait for the settings to come up. So you want to make it published once you're happy with it before you share it. And also in here, you want to edit the details. Oh, I think I just pressed edit design. Let's try that again. We'll go these 3 dots, and then we're going to go edit details here. And this is the back end part of the landing page where we can name the landing page. So obviously you wouldn't call it test landing page. You would call it something to do with your whatever the freebie is or the form is. So in this case, I think we had newsletter sign up or registration or opt-in or whatever words you want to use, and then you can actually put the web address as well. So see here, it's my website name / and then this is the part that we're putting in here. So again, you just make it relevant, just have to add dashes in between words like that. Cool, it's published now. The only other thing I would do is if you're wanting Google and SEO sharing sites to find this page, is fill in the SEO details as well. And there's a different video about that, just making sure you fill in all the relevant information here. If it's not a page that you need people to find, then you can click on that so that the Google search engines and things don't search for this page. And that's what I would recommend you do with any thank you pages, because search engines don't need to find your thank you pages. They'll just automatically happen after someone finds this page and fills in the form. And then you just go save. And now, once it's saved, once this has been updated, newsletter sign up, you can just press copy. And now that's copied the link to your dashboard, to your clipboard on your computer, and you can paste it. Oh, no, that's not it. Just press copy again. Sometimes, copied to clipboard, good. Sometimes it hasn't stuck. There we go. And when I press that, that should work perfectly because it's published now. So that's the link that you would be sharing with people, or if you are sending people to hear from another website or a button or anything like that, this is the link that you would attach to that so that people can fill it in. And you do the same again for the thank you page. And I showed you how to link the thank you page to this form, to this landing page in this video. So hopefully that's helpful for you.